I was just super excited. I mean, I'm super happy to play football, but especially to just do it here. It's a dream come true.
Did it kind of dawn on you at one point, just kind of, at least during practice, where you kind of look around, you realize, again, the logo you're wearing?
Yeah, I mean, you just look around at like when you got a little break and you're like, man, I'm really in it. Like this is what I've dreamt about my whole life. I'm there.
What's the overall goal for you in spring ball?
Just trying to improve every day. I really like Coach Browning. I think his attention to detail is elite, and I think coming out here every day with him is going to get me way better.
Tell us about the process of coming over here to begin with. How did that all go down, and what was that like for you?
I mean, portal, really fast window. Ended up coming here, and then I was like, my aunt lives here, so I had a place to stay for a little bit. I didn't want to drive from Moscow every day. And then I got a place of my own now, and so it's been smooth since then.
Yeah. Who have you kind of been learning from or kind of leaning on in your room so far, kind of learn?
Really every single guy. I think every single guy in there comes from all different backgrounds. They've had a lot of coaches just like me, and I think they all have a great amount of knowledge overall.
How is kind of what Coach Browning does for you guys? Is that different or similar than what you had before?
I mean, I've had 4 different position coaches, 4 different DCs, so I've been through it all, but I think Coach Browning, his attention to detail is like no other I've had so far. I mean, nothing's been surprising so far. I've been having a blast like I thought I would. I love everybody around me, and I'm having a fun time with everyone. Overall, I mean, I think everybody that's a defensive player would want to be a Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. I think that would be a phenomenal feat for me, at least.
3 spring balls here, 3 different coaches. Just what is it? Does it feel different this time, or maybe what feels different? What have you kind of noticed that is a little different with Coach Moore?
I also feel like each of them have their own ways of doing things, so definitely a lot different from going to one coach to another and then another one. So, but I mean, overall though, it's been great. It's been different, but I mean, with change, I mean, there's growth. So, I feel like it's a good thing.
What did you kind of make of the 3 quarterbacks today?
I feel like they did a great job. All of them were communicating, being vocal, and just hitting their targets.
The decision to come back here back in January, what kind of went into that?
I'll just say this always been home to me. They took a chance on me coming out of JUCO, and ultimately I just love it here, and everybody that's around this program and this community means a lot to me, and I always feel supported, and I feel each other like, they wanted me here, so that was just the ultimate thing.
How would you describe the practice of Coach Moore compared to the last 2 you've had here?
I'll just like obviously, it's a lot different. It's like more compared to my first year, right? A lot of tempo, like it just go, 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 go. So I mean, I feel like it's a good thing. Got to get back in shape or not, but I mean, it's great. Well, I'll just tell them first off, right? It's really truly a brotherhood. Obviously, right? We're in a small town, and it's very football oriented and a very college town. So just lean on your brothers. We always kick it outside of this, besides football. So I mean, just knowing that we all one call away from each other, and we always with each other, no matter what's going on.
I think it was about a month ago. Tank Hawkins said he's not just the fastest player on the team, one of the fastest players in the country. Is he faster than you?
We'll see. But Tank got good speed. Very competitive. Great player.
Just first kind of takeaways from the quarterback battle you saw from them on the first day.
Yeah, efficiency. I saw him take care of the football in terms of decision making. There were some scramble drill opportunities. I thought they made good decisions in terms of when to run, when to find windows, and so it was a good first day to build on.
Do you do anything post-practice, like give out an MVP of the day kind of thing, or?
No, honestly, everyone's got some things that went really well. There's some areas to improve, and at the end of the day, we all got to be problem solvers in terms of building on to the next practice.
Was there anyone specific that stood out to you? Anyone who had a really good day you felt like?
Well, I thought the skill guys did a nice job. The ball was on the ground a little bit in one-on-ones, and then they really bounced back there in 7-on-7 team, made some really good plays down the field.
In terms of like logistically kind of getting these going for your first practice, how do you think day 1 went?
Good efficiency. DVD, our chief of staff, does a really good job in terms of keeping track of the time, and I thought the coaches were on it in terms of the transitions and going from drill to drill.
There's one drill that I was curious about where the ball has like straps on it, and there's someone like kind of pulling on it as they're trying to run. Like, what was that all about?
I mean, ball security, right? The two quickest things that change the game are we got to take care of the football and we got to limit explosive plays on defense. We got to create them on offense. And so with that, we're just working on in terms of keeping our elbow tight, no air, from a ball security standpoint.
There's one sequence where Jeremiah and then Kyle Batu get back-to-back picks. What'd you like out of those two guys?
Well, I thought those guys in one-on-ones did a really good job competing, really sticky in terms of playing on the tight ends and the slots, and that's what we want to see. Coach Bray does a really good job of designing opportunities for our defensive backs to challenge guys. Well, it really starts with individual player development. Everyone's personal best is at a different spot right now, and then we got to push it to increase as we get to the spring game. It's about our DNA on offense, defense, and special teams, and then a this play mindset, right? Guys are going to make plays across the ball. We got to respond and be ready for the next one. Well, we want to make sure we're emphasizing what it looks like in terms of the standard on offense and defense and special teams from a fundamental standpoint and a technique standpoint.
Felt like both 7-on-7 and in team, there was a decent amount of catches by the tight ends. I mean, how much is that something you're trying to emphasize, is really getting them involved?
Those guys can be a difference maker, right? There is some indicators for the quarterback in terms of man zone, where they're lining up. There's a catch radius component to it, and body on a body, right? They got to be able to make that play. And quarterback, there's room for error in terms of wingspan, making those plays down the field.
How much have you seen those guys kind of try and seize maybe any added opportunities with Trey out, just in the sense of getting a few more reps than maybe they normally would?
Yeah, definitely. You saw some of the younger guys, whether it was Peyton, Cash. I know Jack Peterson had a play there down the field. So I thought they did a nice job, right? We got to build on it. I thought there were some run game opportunities for them to be at the point of attack as well.
Scheme-wise, out of the defense, how close to what you guys will run this fall do you feel like you're at right now?
There's a starting point, right? And Coach Bray has been a part of a lot of really good defenses, so there's a starting point, right? And we want to emphasize in terms of the fundamentals and techniques and our guys playing fast. And then naturally, we're going to try and get our best 11 guys on the field from a defensive standpoint.